Okay.
So this one's got power.
This is power, yep.
It's got SA water.
Perfect. And that shed's got power to it, obviously, but
Yes,
looks.
yes. Yep, that's the shearing shed, but it's ended up being the party shed, the bachelor party shed.
Yeah, perfect.
I had one fella tell me he learnt to box in that shed. They used to do boxing in there.
Yeah, righto. So what are we, buddy, at 1.5 k's from Yank Township?
Yes, that's a guess, but what I do know is we're 70 kilometres from Adelaide.
Yeah. It's 1 hour.
So this green paddock, anything you see in the green in this paddock is in it. So
Yep.
I'll drive to the top of the hill.
No worries. Now, to build a home on it,
Yep,
no probs?
no problem at all. You're allowed one dwelling.
Yep.
It can be as many rooms as you want, but you're allowed one dwelling. If you wanted to put some tourist accommodation here, you could, but that would need separate approval from the council.
No, this is basically just for essentially to put a house on it, eventually run some horses.
Right.
Horses love this land.
Well, it's got drainage as well.
And there's drainage.
Well, with
the contours of the land.
Yeah. So I'm just going to swing around now.
Yes. Oops, sorry, keep hitting the window there.
So it's surprising how high it is.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'd assume this would be the place for a house.
Up here at the top here, yeah, wouldn't it?
But
Incredible views.
I'm just going to point out, down in the area down the bottom here, like we parked under that big pine tree.
Yeah, where my car is there, yeah.
And as you can see, the trees in the area, there's a square in there. That was where the original house was going to go. They planted the trees around about 60 years ago, but never built the house.
Ah, okay. Righto.
But that's where it was going to go.
Yeah, you'd lock it up the top, wouldn't you? Definitely.
Yeah, I would think so. But each of their own, but they would have been thinking close to the power, close to the road.
Yeah, well, it's just bringing the power up and the water up, isn't it? Basically. Yep. So it's fenced in there as well.
Yep. These fences are now internal, so you could take them out if you wanted.
Yeah.
Or change around because they're probably not designed for horses.
It is fully fenced though, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
fully fenced.
Bit of interest?
Yeah, it's actually been quite solid.
Yeah. Yeah, you sent me a price on this, or a price guide.
Yep.
Where were we on this?
We think it's going to be in. Well, the vendor's looking for in the fives. I think it's going to be very high fours through to mid fives.
Yep.
I think if an offer came in at mid five, cash offer, unconditional, we would probably take it.
Yep. Okay,
if it was lower than that, it would probably go through to the expression of interest close on it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, understand.
Because this Friday Friday is that's the release of it, 7 days. So we're only sort of 4 or 5 days in so far.
You have got an expression of interest date though, closing?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, okay. When's that? Do you know?
3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask? Now, so the title is not issued yet.
No, it's not. So what we would do is go to contract subject to title being issued by a certain date.
Application's all been put through.
Yes, all the approvals are there from the council and from the highways department and from everybody else. So yes, it's all boxes have been ticked.
Yep.
We just don't have the title.
Not yet. Yeah. So yeah, just subject to on the contract.
Yep.
Okay.
just show you this area
Yeah,
where
brilliant.
the original house was going to go and never built.
In here, you said.
Yeah. Yep. So they planted
In there.
the trees at the front and the trees at the back.
Yep. So you're still sort of elevated here, just so elevated up there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It
Yeah,
is.
at the
Yeah,
back.
it is. I'm sure everybody will have a different idea.
Yeah, of course. That looks like, would that be a catchment? Would water be get in there a bit?
It does. That's a wet area.
Yeah.
So the creek system comes down through there, and you can see a culvert opening
Yeah,
just
yeah,
under
yeah.
the shadow of the tree there.
Yep.
So that
Okay.
car's sensors are going off with the
Yeah.
grass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People were running over someone. I wonder how you're going to Tesla out here.
Yeah, oh no, my God.
It'd probably stop.
Jeez, it'll be going, stop. Run away. My son wants to get a Tesla. Mad on it. Is there access in the shed?
Yeah, yep, we'll go in there now.
All right, cool. Awesome, mate. That's brilliant. I used to sell rural land in the York Peninsula,
Right,
the way up at north for years. I had an elders franchise.
right.
And if I was leasing or selling land, you couldn't get farmers through at the same time, as you know, right? So you'd be there all day making the timing right so the farmers don't meet each other.
Yeah.
It's all secret squirrel. And you do, like if I was leasing, I'd have 25 clients go through. So I'll be driving around that property. It's amazing. So here we are, we'll come inside the shed.
Yep.
God, a bit of history in here. Jesus, it's very neat, isn't it?
It is lovely shed. I love shearing sheds. Something about it.
Yeah, I agree. Look at those slats there.
And with the glass up the top there, just there's so much light in, like most sheds don't have that.
Yeah, they're all dark and look at that.
Yep.
It's a bit of history, isn't it? There's the bar.
Yep.
So there you go, there's the power. Yep. Yeah, very good. Well, that's excellent, man. I'm glad I've come down. That's all I really need now.